Hello everyone, in this video we will learn how to find the area of triangles using Heron Formula. Alright, so the formula is square root of s times s minus a times s minus b times s minus c, where s is the semi-perimeter of the triangle ABC, which is a plus b plus c divided by 2 right here. Now let's prove this formula. Remember, the area of the triangle ABC can be calculated by using the formula 1/2 times b times c sine of the included angle, which is sine of angle A, right? B right here, C right here, and angle A right here, right? If you want to review this concept, please check out the link in the description below. Alright, so this one can be written as square root of 1 over 4 b squared c squared and sine square of angle A, right? And it's gonna be square root of 1 over 4 b squared c squared times 1 minus cosine square of angle A, right? Because you have the formula sine square of A plus cosine square of A equals 1, right? Now I'm going to use difference of two square formula, which is s squared minus y squared equals s minus y times s plus y to apply for this guy right here, right? So 1 can be written as 1 squared, right? So this guy turns out to be square root of 1 over 4 b squared c squared times 1 minus cosine of angle A times 1 plus cosine of angle A, right? So it's gonna be square root of 1/2 BC times 1 minus cosine of angle A, right? Times 1/2 BC times 1 plus cosine of angle A, right? Side note, you have the law of cosine. It's gonna be a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine of angle A. So then cosine of angle A equals b squared plus c squared minus a squared over 2bc, right? Now I'm gonna deal with this guy first. So I replace cosine A with this guy, right? So it's gonna be, now I'm gonna rewrite these two guys in the same denominator, right? So it's gonna be, now this guy and this guy cancel out. So you have 1/2 times 1/2 right here, it's gonna be 1/4, right? Times a squared, I'm gonna bring to the front, right? I'm gonna factor negative sign out. So you have b squared minus 2bc plus c squared, right? And it's gonna be 1 over 4 times a squared minus b minus c altogether square, right? This one is complete square formula. And we're gonna use difference of two square formula, which is right here, right? So in this situation, s is a, y is b minus c, right? So it could be 1 over 4 times a minus b minus c, right? Times a plus b minus c, right? Now, right here I have negative sign, so I distribute negative 1 over here, right? And 1/4 can be written as 1 over 2, right? Times a, negative 1 times b, negative b, negative 1 times negative c, which is c, right? So plus c minus b, right? Times another 1/2, right? Because 1/4 equals 1/2 times 1/2, right? Times a plus b minus c, right? Now we're gonna deal with the second one right here. Now you do exactly the same thing as above right here. You're gonna end up with, so this guy right here times this guy right here is the same thing as this guy right here times this guy, right? Now we're gonna go back over here at the beginning. We're gonna let S be the semi-perimeter, which is A plus B plus C divided by 2 right here, right? So I'm gonna replace this guy right here with S, right? Now this guy right here actually S minus A. This guy actually S minus C. This guy actually S minus B. Now I'm gonna prove one case right here. So why do we have this one? Does that mean S, which is A plus B plus C divided by 2, right? And I'm gonna subtract A, right? I need to rewrite this one in the same denominator, right? So it's gonna be A plus B plus C. I multiply this guy by 2, it could be minus 2A divided by 2. Simplify this one is actually B plus C minus A over 2, which is right here, right? And you do exactly the same thing for this guy right here, right? So finally, you're gonna replace this guy with S, this guy with S minus A, this guy with S minus C, and this guy with S minus B. You're gonna end up with, and this one has been proved right here. Now, proving the formula is so complicated, right? But if you apply the formula into the problem, it's so simple, right? Now, given a triangle with a side A equal 43, B 53, and C equal 72, right? So, the error is square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C, right? Now, we need to solve for S first, right? So S equals A plus B plus C divided by 2, right? Which is 43 plus 53 plus 72 divided by 2, right? And it's going to be 168 divided by 2. It's going to be 84, right? So we substitute over here, it's going to be square root of 84 times 84 subtract 43 times 84 subtract 53 times 84 subtract 72, right? And it's going to be square root of 84 times 41 times 31 times 12. Now, if you hit the calculator, the answer approximately 1131.89 square meters. And it's your time to stop. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you're failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine.